I've seen a lot in my time, sewers, alligators, you name it, but nothing quite prepares you for the world I'm about to show you. It's a place where the stakes are higher, the risks are greater, and the consequences can echo across the globe. Some jobs are bigger than just getting your hands dirty. Here it's not just about sweat and grit, it's about precision, responsibility, and the weight of knowing what you build could change history in a single moment. Some jobs involve building things that can change the world in an instant. Military technology. These are the tools that shape the balance of power, the silent giants that stand ready in the shadows. This is a world of high-stakes engineering and science where the power at play can keep you up at night. Every decision, every calculation could mean the difference between peace and catastrophe. Here, nations compete to build the fastest, most powerful missiles, ICBMs, the ultimate long-distance delivery system. It's a race that never really ends, with each side pushing the limits of what's possible. These aren't backyard rockets, they're designed to cross continents and deliver devastation with pinpoint accuracy. The technology behind them is as complex as it is terrifying, and the stakes couldn't be higher. For decades, countries have raced to outdo each other, each new missile rewriting the rulebook. The Cold War may be over, but the competition is as fierce as ever, with new players and new threats emerging all the time. These machines, buried deep in silos, shape global politics and influence how leaders act. They're silent sentinels, always ready, always waiting, and their mere existence can change the course of history. Understanding them isn't about glorifying war, it's about understanding the forces that quietly steer our world. The more we know, the better we can navigate the dangers and decisions that lie ahead. Today, we're looking at the current heavyweight champion, Russia's RS-28 Sarmat, or Satan II. This missile is the stuff of legends and headlines, a symbol of power and a warning to rivals. That name alone tells you it means business. It's not just a weapon, it's a statement, a message to the world that some lines are not meant to be crossed. We'll break down what makes it so formidable, why experts are talking, and what it means for the rest of us. From its engineering marvels to its strategic implications, there's a lot to unpack. We'll get into the science, the power, and the stakes. We'll explore how this missile changes the game, and what it could mean for the future of global security. This is a journey into a world of incredible power, so stick around because what you're about to see is both fascinating and sobering. This is one job that's definitely not for the faint of heart. Let's get started. When we talk about a missile's power, it's more than just the size of the explosion. The word powerful gets thrown around a lot, but in the world of missiles, it's a combination of several critical factors that truly define what makes one stand out from the rest. Sure, yield matters, measured in kilotons or megatons, it's the raw force. The bigger the yield, the more devastation a single warhead can unleash, leveling cities or military targets in an instant. But power is also about range. A true ICBM can strike from one continent to another, making it a global threat. The ability to reach targets thousands of kilometers away means no place on Earth is truly out of reach. Speed is crucial too. Modern missiles travel at hypersonic velocities, making them nearly impossible to intercept. At these speeds, defensive systems have only seconds to respond, if they can react at all. The faster it is, the less time anyone has to react. This compresses the decision-making window for defenders, increasing the odds of a successful strike. But brains matter as much as brawn. A missile's onboard computers and sensors are just as important as its explosive payload. Advanced guidance systems ensure pinpoint accuracy. Modern missiles can adjust their course mid-flight, compensating for wind, countermeasures, or even moving targets. Countermeasures can fool enemy radar, and some missiles can even change course mid-flight. This makes them much harder to track, target, or shoot down. The best can carry multiple warheads, each targeting a different location. This MIRV technology means a single missile can strike several targets at once, overwhelming defenses. It's this mix, destructive force, range, speed, and technology, that makes a missile truly powerful. Each attribute amplifies the others, creating a weapon that's more than the sum of its parts. In the world of superweapons, it's not just about making a big boom. It's about reliability, survivability, and the ability to adapt to new threats. It's about making sure that boom lands exactly where you want, no matter what stands in the way. Precision is just as important as power. That's what separates a good missile from a great one. The best missiles combine all these elements seamlessly, setting new standards for what's possible. And it's why the Sarmat is in a league of its own. It's not just another missile, it's a technological leap forward, designed to outmatch anything that came before. Let's see what makes it so special. From its massive payload to its advanced evasion systems, the Sarmat is rewriting the rules of strategic deterrence. The stakes couldn't be higher. In a world where seconds count and the balance of power can shift in an instant, every advantage matters. Welcome to the cutting edge. This is where the future of warfare is being shaped, one missile at a time. Meet the RS-28 Sarmat, Russia's latest nuclear superweapon. Built to replace aging Cold War missiles, the Sarmat is designed to defeat any missile defense system, now or in the future. It's a heavy ICBM, weighing over 200 tons. Think 30 elephants stacked up. That size means it can carry a massive payload and enough fuel for a global reach. Its cold launch system pops the missile out of the silo before the engines ignite, protecting the silo for possible reuse. The Sarmat is all about guaranteed retaliation, a cornerstone of nuclear deterrence. If you know I can hit back, you're less likely to strike first. It's big, fast, smart, and built to work under any conditions. The Sarmat is Russia's ultimate insurance policy, and it's changing the game. Let's look under the hood. What sets the Sarmat apart from every other missile in the world? Let's take a closer look at what's really under the hood. It's not just about sheer size or raw power, it's the advanced technology packed inside that truly makes the difference. Unlike older missiles, which followed predictable, easily tracked arcs through the sky, the Sarmat can actually enter low Earth orbit using a fractional orbital bombardment system, or FOBS. This is a game-changing feature. With FOBS, it can approach its targets from unexpected directions, completely bypassing most early warning radar systems that are designed to detect traditional missile paths. It's like a flanking move, but on a truly global scale, making it almost impossible to predict or intercept. But that's not all. The Sarmat can also carry hypersonic glide vehicles like the Avangard, a weapon in a class of its own. These glide vehicles travel at over 20 times the speed of sound, making them some of the fastest objects ever created by humans. And they don't just go fast, they maneuver unpredictably, swerving and changing course mid-flight to evade any defenses. Trying to hit one with current technology is nearly impossible. Interceptors simply can't keep up. The combination of unpredictable flight paths and maneuverable warheads creates a nightmare scenario for any defense system, overwhelming even the most advanced networks. You never know where it's coming from, and you can't predict its next move. And when it finally arrives, you can't stop what it's carrying. Multiple warheads, each with devastating potential. This is more than brute force. It's about being unstoppable, outsmarting every layer of defense. The Sarmat isn't just powerful, it's elusive, smart, and designed to outthink its adversaries at every turn. That's what makes it a true game changer in the world of strategic weaponry. Now let's talk about just how far this missile can reach, and why that changes everything. Range is everything for a weapon like this. The Sarmat can travel up to 18,000 kilometers, enough to hit any target on Earth. It can launch from deep inside Russia and strike anywhere, the US, Europe, Asia, you name it. Thanks to FOBS, it doesn't have to take the shortest route. It can circle the globe and attack from unexpected directions. This forces adversaries to defend from every angle, a nearly impossible task. Its two-stage liquid-fueled engine gives it the power and endurance for these marathon flights. Nowhere is truly safe. In the logic of nuclear deterrence, this global reach is seen as stabilizing. If everyone's vulnerable, no one dares start a war. The Sarmat's range is a key part of that uneasy balance. It's a grim equation, but it's kept the peace for decades. Now let's see what it's actually carrying. The real story is the Sarmat's payload. With a throw weight of around 10 tons, it can be configured in terrifying ways. Its main setup, 10 to 15 MIRVs, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. Think of the missile as a bus, dropping off warheads at different addresses, each with the power to level a city. Alternatively, it can carry a few Avangard hypersonic gliders, unstoppable, maneuverable, and perfect for hitting the most critical targets. This flexibility lets planners choose between overwhelming force or guaranteed destruction of key sites. The Sarmat can also carry decoys and countermeasures, flooding enemy radars with fake targets. Defenders have to shoot at everything, quickly exhausting their interceptors while the real warheads slip through. It's hiding a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is moving at 15,000 miles per hour. That's what makes the Sarmat so formidable. But how does it compare to the competition? Russia isn't alone in the big missile game. The US has the Minuteman III, reliable, accurate, but smaller and less advanced than the Sarmat. It carries fewer warheads and lacks the Sarmat's range and evasive tech. China's DF-41 is a closer rival, modern, mobile, and capable of carrying multiple warheads. But the Sarmat's payload and unique attack routes give it the edge. Its ability to carry either a huge number of MIRVs or avant-garde gliders puts it in a class of its own. The Sarmat isn't just an upgrade, it's a leap forward, designed to defeat any defense. While the US and China have strong arsenals, the Sarmat's power, range, and tech make it the current king. It's the cutting edge of a dangerous science, and it's redefining what's possible. But what does this mean for the world? So what does a weapon like the Sarmat mean for global politics? Some say these missiles keep the peace, deterrence through mutually assured destruction. If both sides can destroy each other, neither dares to start a war. In this logic, the Sarmat just reinforces the stalemate, but others argue it makes the world more dangerous, fueling arms races and raising the risk of mistakes. Every new superweapon pressures rivals to build their own, escalating tensions. Faster, more powerful missiles shrink decision times in a crisis. Leaders may have only minutes to respond. That increases the risk of accidental war, where a false alarm could trigger disaster. These weapons are meant to keep the peace, but they also create a hair-trigger world. The fate of millions can rest on technology working perfectly every time. It's a high-stakes gamble with no easy answers. We've explored the Sarmat's range, payload, and mind-bending tech. It's the most powerful missile on the planet, a symbol of what humanity can build, for better or worse. But this isn't just about Russia, it's about the world we live in. These missiles are the result of distrust and competition between major powers. They're billion-dollar insurance policies for worst-case scenarios, sitting silently in their silos. The debate over whether they keep us safe or make us less secure isn't going away. Is the fear of annihilation the only thing preventing World War III, or are we just building a bigger powder keg? It's a messy, complicated reality. Now that you know what these weapons can do, what do you think? Necessary evil or dangerous folly? It's a dirty job to think about, but somebody has to.